What's up? It's your girl, Miss Keisha, and welcome to Miss Keisha's Corner. What's up? It's your girl, Miss Keisha, and welcome to Miss Keisha's Corner. Hey, y'all. So, I hope that everyone is doing well. Today is Wednesday. We just got to make it over the hump, y'all. I'm hoping to get this video up today. I'm going to sit and edit it while I'm sitting at work at my desk. But I just wanted to follow up from my last video and tell y'all about this walk. I know it's been some time, but yeah. So listen. When we got there, it was real nice and cool outside. It was early in the morning. But about 10 something maybe, it started warming up. Of course, I'm gonna insert pictures of what I had on. I'm sure if y'all have seen it on social media or whatever, it's gonna be those same pictures and a short that I did. I think I uploaded it on here too. But y'all, when I tell y'all, I was doing good. The first mile, I did good. The second mile, I did good. But like right after I crossed the second mile marker, I overheated and I couldn't breathe right. And y'all, when I tell y'all, I felt like my life flashed right before my eyes. I was just like, oh my God. Oh my God. I had on layers of clothes, and let me tell y'all why. So I had on the sports bra. I had on a regular like white t-shirt. It was a light thin t-shirt. And I had on my sweat vest. So the reason for the white t-shirt is because my whatever the vest is made out of, it makes me itch and break out like after I've worked up a sweat. So, and it was to also catch the sweat, which it was doing until I had to come out of every fucking thing. I had to come out of my shirt for the walk. I had to come out of the vest, and I was about to come out of the white t-shirt, but I was like, I'm not gonna be out here just a sports bra on. You know, I'm fine, but I ain't that fine. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big girl, but yeah, I ain't that girl. So the people that I was walking with, I told them to go ahead and go on. They was just like, no, we're not gonna leave you out here. And child, when I tell y'all, I don't know who, it was some guy that came up to us, and I guess he must have had like a cup or a bottle of some sort like this, and he gave it to them to pour over me on my back, and it cooled me down. But then by this time, it's like we had literally, the medic person, the people, it was two guys. They was like right there at the where the second mile marker was. They was like right past that. And the guy came over there. I don't know, he got there so quick. I don't know if he was on a bike or I don't know. He just came out of nowhere. But after they poured the water on me to cool me down or whatever, I started feeling better. And the guy was telling me how to breathe through my nose and not my mouth, because literally I'm overheating. Y'all, they kept asking me if I wanted to finish. And I was like, yes, I'm going to finish. I typically try to finish what I start, you know? And plus it would have been an accomplishment off my bucket list, off my, my list. So I finished. I think it was like an hour and something, an hour and 22 minutes. And I think what took so long is because of the stop. And I know I stopped for every bit of 22 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes, just to get my bearings and then continue. It seemed like the finish line was so far away. But the 3 mile marker was literally like right before the finish line. And it, baby, I was so happy to see that 3 mile marker and the finish line. Let me tell y'all something. Wifey was there. She was there in support, and even though she couldn't walk, but I found out after the fact, like, well, too late, that she could have paid to walk it with me. But now I know for future walks, because they do it every year. So maybe I'll do it again next year. But let me tell y'all, this year, I told my baby, I was like, with proper training, like prior to the walk, I need to build up my stamina. And I also need to not wear layers of clothes. Had I not had on them layers of clothes, I think I would have made it through just fine. You know what I'm saying? But, it's a lesson in everything. And I thank God for whoever this guy was with this cup. I thank God for the medical people. I thank God for my people that I was walking with. And then it's like I noticed that it started attracting like a crowd of people that work in my department with me. And I don't know, in that instant, while I should have been concentrating on me cooling down, I'm more worried about this crowd that's gathering. And I was just like, tell them, to go on, because it was an embarrassment to me, because it was just like, I'm already chunky and I'm doing this walk, and people starting to gather. I was just like, I don't need a crowd around me. You know what I'm saying? So they went on or whatever, and I was just like, man, let me just finish and get through this. Now, on the flip side, y'all, my body that day was fine. After the walk, the medic guy told me once I finish and cross over the finish line it's a tent set up right there by the finish line. And he told me to go over there to the medic tent. And I did. I went right over there, because I guess they must have radioed each other, because I had on a hat. And they must have told them that a lady with a straw hat is coming once she finished. So I went over there or whatever, and the lady told me to sit down, and she gave me this little packet of electrolytes. And I didn't have my cup, but thank God wifey had her cup, and she had ice and water in it. So I poured the electrolytes in her cup. No, I think the lady poured it in a bottle of water, but the bottle of water was hot. So after she shook it up or whatever, I poured it in baby's cup, and I just chugged it. And I sat there for a few minutes, not too long, and it was a little festival, little thing going on, food, and because every walker got a bib, and at the bottom of our bib we had a number to get our free food. I didn't even want to stay, y'all. I literally was ready to go. I was thinking to myself, okay, well, maybe I'll just go get in the car and cool off some more. We didn't park like that far from where the starting line was. So it was just like, okay, maybe I'll just go get in the car and cool off some more. But by the time I sat down and cooled off and got my bearings, I was like, I'm ready to go, babe. I was asking her was she ready to go too. And she was like, yeah, because she needed to eat. She didn't eat anything. Granted, she had little snacks, but she didn't eat anything that morning. So we left, and we was going to go to her job. But I think by this time it was like 11 something. And she was like, it usually be packed, and it's a wait. So I was just like, no, we're not going to wait. So we wind up going right across the street to Tropical Smoothie Cafe, because the medic guy, he said to make sure I get a good meal. One, take a cool shower, as cool as I could stand it, when I got home. And he also said to make sure that I get a good meal and I have a lot of protein. So we went to Tropical Smoothie Cafe, and I had some wrap. I forgot what the wrap is. I'll find it. I think I took a picture of it. I think I took a picture of it. And then I also had a smoothie, and that was packed with protein and some other stuff. It was peanut butter and something. It was good. Peanut butter and bananas is all I know. The main thing. Oh, and it had whey in it. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Whey protein. And it was good. And the wrap was good. It was some chicken Caesar something. But it was good. So, me and Bay ate that, and then we went home, and I stripped out everything, turned on the shower, and by now it's already hot outside, so it's like the cold water wasn't as cold as I probably needed it to be, so it was kind of like a lukewarm shower. But then I adjusted it to make it cooler, and I took a shower, and I got in the bed to stretch out. And once I laid there for a little while, I guess I must have dozed off and went to sleep. I don't know. But, yeah, I did doze off and go to sleep because Bae didn't bother to wake me up. I had slept until I think about 7 o'clock. And now mind you, it's before, it's either right at 12 o'clock. So I slept for quite some time. And when I woke up, baby, that's when I noticed all the body aches and pains. Now, for the most part, my back held up during the walk. And, oh, that's another reason why I wore the vest, because I know it would have held, like, my back to, you know, like, hold it in place while I walked. Because without it, and I noticed, like, if I'm walking around the store, depending on what kind of shoes I have on, my lower back hurts. And it's more so because my front is heavy and it pulls. So it's just like, Jesus Christ. Once I took all that off, took a shower and got in the bed, took a nap and woke up, I swear, I felt like I was dying. Y'all, my body was hurting so bad. And I was like, okay, what do I need to take to help, you know, the pain? And me even not thinking about it, because the medic never said didn't take anything for pain or aches. He just said protein and a cool shower. That's all he said. And I want to say I took a BC powder before the walk. But that, of course, that was early on in the morning, you know, so it was just like, great. That done wore off. So now I need something else. And I typically don't have like 800 milligram ibuprofen or nothing like that. So Aleve does me great, you know. So I think I took 2 or 3 of them. And did I eat again? I don't even remember if I ate. But baby, all day Sunday, I didn't do nothing. I don't recall doing nothing. I could barely walk because my shins was hurting. My feet wasn't hurting. Thank God I picked the right shoes to walk in. But my body, everything else hurt. And I was just like, oh my God. Oh my God, I want to take a bath. So I think I had got up and I did run me a bath. And I put some Epsom salt in there, some green rubbing alcohol. And y'all, when I tell y'all, it was hard as hell to sit down. It was even harder to get up. Child. It's one for the books. And, you know, I'm proud of myself that I finished it. And, you know, I don't know. I just feel like it was a great accomplishment for this year. That was one of my things on the list to do. Because I wanted to do it last year, but I think we missed a deadline or something to register. So I'm going to be stalking the website and stuff next year to see, you know, when it's going to open up. And I think they usually have it at 2 different parks here. This one was at Tom Bass Park, off the Beltway and Scott. Not the Cullen end. We live on the Cullen end, And I was thinking, oh, well, shit, it's right down the street. We gonna go on, woo to woo and just go on right down the street. No, I had to cut through, go all the way down to the Scott end. And that's when I seen, like, all the cars and everything. But, baby, and the other park, I think they have it at Dewston Park. And that's way on the north side. So it's like, okay, between these two parks, unless they find another park, I don't know. But if it's anything like, if the park they pick next year is either the same park or anything like that, I know I'm definitely going to have to do something to build up my stamina, for one, and two, either get me another vest or of some sort. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure out something. But y'all, I have a medal, and I've been meaning to bring it to work to hang it up with my certificate of completion at my desk, but I keep forgetting about it. But anyway, y'all, I just wanted to come and do a little update about that, and yeah, let y'all know I almost feel like I was finna die, y'all. But also, me and Bae just celebrated our 6-year anniversary of being together on 10/10, and we didn't really do anything because I was planning in my head to do something, but I just couldn't figure out what I wanted to do, because I know for sure I wanted to go wherever we went. I wanted to, because I bought her a shirt and I bought me a dress that matched. I wanted to go to the pumpkin patch because that's something that we've been talking about doing every year, and we was even talking about doing it when I was friends with other people and there was a group of us, but that never took place. So it was just like, okay, fuck them, now I ain't friends with them, so we gonna just do it this year, you know what I'm saying? But we still didn't wind up doing it, so we just basically stayed at home because Bae had to go. No, when I got off Friday, we went to the liquor store and got something to drink, and I didn't know that she had a little treat in that she had, because this place, Paris Baguette, that's right down the way from her job, they have treats and cakes and pies and all that type of stuff, and she wound up getting 2 slices. She got me a red velvet piece and then she got her some kind of mocha or something. And it tastes like coffee. We both agreed that we would never get those again because, as black people, we used to sweet cake, and that cake, both of them catered to people that are diabetics. They wasn't as sweet as we're used to. I mean, but for the most part, and then it's like the red velvet wasn't red velvet, and it whatever. So we didn't do much of nothing else. I'm trying to think, what did we eat? We ate. I forgot what we ate. We DoorDash, not DoorDash, Uber Eats something. I can't remember which day. Was it Friday or Saturday? I don't remember, but she had to go to work Saturday, and she was off Sunday, and we just chilled out at home. Nothing much, but we don't have anything else planned until next month. But I do want to put on our outfit that we have and find somewhere to take pictures. So yeah, but now is really the time to be getting ready for, Thanksgiving is coming. That's next month, but and like I think I said in the last video, we're hosting at our house, so we have a meeting Sunday to discuss the menu and what people are going to bring or whatever. And then Bae is doing something for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. She has a little promotion going on starting on the 19th. because she had to wait for her stuff to come in the mail. Well, not in the mail, to be delivered. So that's why it was pushed back so far. It would have been this past weekend, but you know, whatever. And the bags that she ordered and stuff still has not come. It was out, it was shipped out, but then it was saying it was delayed, and it had been saying it was delayed. So whatever, they finally gave her money back. But I'm trying to think if it's anything else is nothing that's on my mind to do other than to take these pictures. We usually take pictures during the fall. No, I think we've taken them maybe once or twice, but now that we actually have matching outfits this year, I really want to do that. But it's something right here that keep popping in my head, and I'm trying to remember what it is to say. But oh, Christmas. So the oldest Marine, he'll be home, of course, like he normally comes home every Christmas through New Year. And Keyshawn, the youngest, he has a job now, so I'm not even sure if he's gonna be able to come and do Christmas this year. So I was looking at pajamas the other day. Normally we do matching pajamas every year, but I don't even know if he's gonna be able to attend or not. So I mean, it would probably be best to just go ahead and get them for him, and if he can't attend, I don't know, we have to work that out. I don't know. But if he could come over or something and we could take pictures after, I don't know. But yeah, that's where my mindset is, getting prepared for Thanksgiving, also Christmas early. We need to figure out what colors we're doing for the house, and that's about it. Oh, I'm sorry, I done skipped over the cruise. Child, listen, you can tell what my mind is, even though I've been hollering about this vacation for the longest. Yeah, our cruise is the first part of December, so I'm ready for that. Yeah, I'm ready for that. I don't have any time at work, but the time that I will have accumulated by then is all I got. Make it enough. So yeah, I think that's really all that's wrapping up the end of the year. So that's all I got, y'all. Y'all have a great day. Make it over the hump. Continue to stay safe, blessed, and love on those that love on you. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Oh, and also, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Toodles.